Inter 4, Cremonese 1, and Inter Bonny take a bosun, as Andy Gray would say. What a debut, man. 3 assists. 3 assists and a goal. Oh, man. Did even Mesut Ozil get that for Arsenal on his debut, or Kevin De Bruyne? Like, someone needs to check the stats. Has someone ever done that? Not just Serie A, ever, like on their debut, getting 3 assists. And that shows you, why I was so excited about this guy, even though we know he didn't score that many goals, only 6 goals for Parma last season. But this guy is football. He knows how to play football. The technique, the touch that he has, and the goal scoring today. Yeah, we finally have some backup strikers, guys. We have backup strikers, because we know last season with Taremi, with Arnautovic, with Correa, all for different reasons, but ultimately not being to the level that we needed. It did hold us back a little bit in some crucial moments, but today, Marcus Thuram missing, mini Marcus Thuram, and Inter Bonny steps up. And what a performance by Inter, by the way. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, by the way. But yeah, Inter, since the Juve loss, it's just been up and up and up and up a level. It all started slowly, but now this high press is starting to really come together. The intensity, the chance creation. Today, Inter could have been 4. I mean, we were 4, but it could have been 5. It could have been 6. Should have been maybe even, you could say. And it should have been a clean sheet. That was the only annoying thing, that Inter didn't keep a clean sheet. My prediction was, just a nice solid 2 or 3-0 win. I think I predicted in my preview. I felt it, that, this Cremonese team, that overperformance from the first 5 games, it was time to, it's finished, it's finito. But the way Inter really took them back down to earth, under the ground, really, they're reminding them, yeah, you guys are going to be fighting for relegation this season. Don't get too cocky. What a performance, man. Ruthless Inter. We could have been more ruthless. But yeah, everyone was good. It's one of those performances where every single player deserves praise, apart from Zoma, who had nothing to do. Akanji commanding, De Vrij winning every duel at the back, Bastoni, as usual, just combining, was important for maybe even 2 of the goals. Di Marco, wow. He had 1 goal cancelled, or 1 goal stolen by him by Akanji, but then there was cancelled. And then the second one, beautiful hit. And he's continuing to look really sharp, really good. Completed another full 90 minutes. And then on the other side, Dumfries was okay. Actually, Dumfries, if we think about the start of the season, Dumfries actually, especially how he was second half of last season, Dumfries has been a little bit undertone, a little bit not as shining as Di Marco or Carlos Augusto, for sure. Barella as the CDM, you guys know me, since Conte was at Inter since 2019-20 season, who is the best vice CDM of the starter? The best vice Brozzo, best vice Hakan. It's Nico Barella. And I think I've said it for many years, in the future, or in the near future now, by the looks of it, maybe that is the position for him, because he has to not do less running. He probably has to do more running in that position, but it's less intense running, and he can have more time on the ball, less decision making. Yeah, it does seem to suit him at the moment. But of course, it was Cremonese. But as always, to me, the vice CDM is always Nico Barella. I was surprised not to see Zielinski come on too, give him some respite. That would have been nice, actually, ahead of the international break. Mkhitaryan was very good. Frattesi, very, very good. Could have already scored in the first 30 seconds, 1 minute in. He was free in the box and he mishit it completely, and as usual had other chances. But what I really liked about Frattesi is that with his high press, and we talked about this in the summer, why Kivu likes him, he is probably our most, in terms of running power, maybe now that Juve is signed, but in terms of running power, that athleticism of short burst speed and aggressiveness, Frattesi is probably the best in our team. And he was, really like a added bonus, like a Lautaro in midfield, in terms of coming up and pressing the other players for Cremonese. We did not let them breathe, similar to the Cagliari game, similar to the Slavia Praha game. This Inter just keeps now cooking under this Kivu regime, and it's looking really, really good, guys. The substitutes as well, Pio looked good, almost got himself a goal at the end. Great save by Silvestri. Andy Diouf, I don't think he's going to see the pitch again now for another 5 or 6 games probably, because he came on. Actually, this time he came on much better, looked nice on the ball, but he got overexcited. He's had a nice start, a few nice touches, and then tried to do what he's, been brought in to do. Ball carry, dribbling, but he chose to do it at the wrong time, in the wrong place. Tried to dribble past someone in front of the defense, got the ball stolen off him, end up that Inter conceded a goal. So that was pretty much, all on Andy Diouf, or Andy Doofus for that. But it is what it is. As I said, I don't expect much from him. I think it's just the wrong purchase by Inter. We did not need another Mezzala. Not the right purchase by Inter. But we'll see what Kivu can do with him for the remainder of the season. With Frattesi, definitely now we know that we can cook something with Frattesi there. Zielinski really, really needs to watch out for his spot now, because he might go down the pecking order if Frattesi plays like this. Lautaro, as always, fantastic captain's performance. I'm glad that he got some rest at the end. I think with Frattesi at the end, I'm pretty sure it was a 3-5-2 still, but with Frattesi up front, which is something that we've been saying on this channel, and I've seen people online in general say that he's so good at attacking and pressing, getting goals. He should play up front. And I think that there's something to maybe continue testing in the future, especially now, because we had 4 strikers. Thuram is out, so we got 3. We need someone to kind of, if we're going to continue with the 3-5-2, to help us out up there. So why not Fratte up there? So there's another little bonus from Frattesi. Luis Enrique was okay when he came on. Nothing too much to talk about. I think he could have tried to do a little bit more. Tried to shoot on goal, but it didn't really work out for him. A couple of bad touches. And who else? Carlos Augusto, as usual, good impact. And by the way, congrats to Carlos Augusto. Very well deserved call up to the Brazil national team. And overall, Sucic was okay as well. Silly yellow card he got in when he came on. But yeah, overall, nothing to complain about for me. Just the one silly goal. But yeah, we are looking good, and now we can watch in peace and happiness the Milan versus Juve game tomorrow. Another perfect chance for Inter to climb up the table, keep climbing up the table. More points will be dropped by one of the teams in front of Inter. So who will it be, Juve or Milan? I predict it could be a draw, but I wouldn't be surprised if Milan win, because Juve are going through some injury issues at the moment, or fatigue issues already at the start of this season. And Bremer, I think, will be out, and when Bremer is out for Juve, they usually concede a lot more. But yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments down below about this game. There's no debate who the man of the match is. It is Inter Bonny. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on everything down in the comments down below. Ciao ragazzi, always Forza Inter.